Well, hello everybody, this is Brett Darian, and I got yet another keyboard to unbox and show you guys. Some of you might remember the $7 gaming keyboard that I unboxed from Five Below a couple years ago. I didn't use that one for too long. I ended up donating it, and then I ended up getting this keyboard here from Amazon, this one right here. I don't remember the model number of this one, but it's just a basic wireless keyboard. The mouse, I think, is an M275 or an M225, but just really basic keyboard and mouse, and they're both wireless. And this one is wired, and that may sound like a downgrade, but I've actually been having some issues with this one here. Like I've been having some lagging with the keyboard, and the mouse is okay, but it's also sometimes when you click the left mouse button it registers as 2 clicks, and sometimes when you hold down the mouse button sometimes it releases on its own even though you haven't released it. So it's doing that kind of thing. So I decided just to go for another one, and this is another technically a gaming keyboard, and this is a bundle. This is a Corsair K55 RGB Pro with the Harpoon RGB Pro gaming mouse. Now you can actually find this kind of cheap on eBay. This bundle was I got this for under $40, which I think is pretty cheap, really. And it was advertised as being new open box, and I can tell it's not brand new though, because, well, first of all, there's this sticky residue here on the top, which tells me there was some kind of label or sticker on here. But the biggest giveaway is down here. You can see that it looks like it's still sealed, but this has been retaped. So this is not brand new. This has been opened, but hopefully the contents at least haven't been used yet. And if so, then I'll still be happy with that, as long as it works. So let's unbox this and see what we get inside. So I'm going to open the bottom up here first. I don't really care about the box too much. Alright, here we go. Well, this definitely looks brand new. It looks like it hasn't been used yet. Alright, let's get the keyboard out first. Here's the keyboard. And of course, it's wired, so that's fine. At least that means no lag issues. So we gotta tear the plastic open a little bit. There we go. So I'm gonna take it out of the plastic now. Yeah, so there's the keyboard. It's not ultra quiet, but I guess the keys sound high quality. And you can see the spaces here for the lights underneath. Alright, and now we have, well, we got a little warranty guide and I'm assuming instruction manual. Yeah, getting to know your keyboard. It's pretty self-explanatory how to use a keyboard, really. And finally we have the mouse here. I'm just going to take this out of the cardboard. Okay, this opens up, and then you can take the cable right out. Alright, and so here's the mouse. It's got a couple buttons here on the side. They're very clicky. Right mouse button, left mouse button. And there's also a button here in the center. That might possibly be for switching DPI settings, maybe. A very interesting design here in the center where the wheel is actually cut out. The plastic's cut out here where the wheel is. I've never seen that before. Nice and cool looking. Okay, there'll be some more stuff underneath here. Okay, yeah, and here's this this is like some type of rest for like your palm. And I'm probably not going to use this, but I'll keep it. Alright, we can take the box off here. And we'll just set the keyboard here. So that's how big it is. It actually looks maybe a little smaller than the Logitech one. See, there's the Logitech one, and here's the Corsair. It actually looks a little bit smaller, but this one also has a built-in palm rest on it. Whereas this one, you can detach it. So now with the palm rest, it would look something like that. It like snaps into place like this. And that does make it look bigger than the Logitech one. But overall though, seems pretty quality, I suppose. And the Logitech keyboard, you see they actually sound pretty similar. You know, they're both about the same loudness. But this one does have a few additional keys here on the side, so you can use this for gaming, and you can custom map these to whatever action you want. So this is definitely a legit gaming keyboard, whereas this is more like an office keyboard. But anyhow, though, I'm going to set this up now, and I'll show it to you when it's all connected. Okay, I have now connected the keyboard and mouse to the PC. This monitor, by the way, actually has a USB hub on the back of it, so I have the mouse and the keyboard hooked up to the USB hub on the back of the monitor. That seems to be working just fine. And I've just installed the iCUE software, which you see right here. They recommend installing that because then that allows you to customize different color profiles, and also gives you access to customize the shortcut keys and everything. So it recommends you install that. When you first plug up the keyboard and mouse without any software installed, it's just all green. The keyboard is green and the mouse is green, and the center button here does select between DPI settings, and it also switches between colors. So you can see that's a very high DPI, that's the highest, and this is very low. So that will cycle through different DPI settings. There are several updates available, so most likely when you first connect the keyboard and mouse there will be updates available. So I'm going to be doing that now. And there's also an update to the iCUE software itself. Okay, so now everything is updated. So we'll start the software again. So using the software, you can assign different colors for different sections of the keyboard, and you can also have it to where it's the same color for all of them. So you can delete this, and then you can add another one. You can do a wave color, so then the colors will just wave across the keyboard. Or again, you can assign different color values and different colors to different zones. So pretty neat. And you can also do alternating colors, you can do random colors, so you have pretty good control here. You can also even control the speed. So that's all very neat stuff. Definitely stuff that a gamer would appreciate. So here's an up-close shot of the keyboard. So right now I have it set to this rainbow wave. You can see the rainbow colors are waving here, and that's also what I have it set up to do in my PC as well. These are all rainbow colors also in the fans, so that way they all match. And the mouse is also set to do rainbow colors. And something neat you can do here is there's a button here that's a lock key, and what that button does is you can press it and that'll disable the Windows key. So like, you know how most keyboards have a Windows key like this right here? This will set it up to where if you press that key, it's disabled. So right now I press the Windows key and that comes up. But if I have this lock turned on and then I press the Windows key, then nothing happens. So again, that might be useful for gaming. Again, you have it off and then it comes up. And you can also do this as well. You can also have it to disable not just the Windows key, but also Shift and Tab, Alt F4 and Alt Tab. So if you want to disable those when the WinLock key is turned on like that, then you can do that as well. So that's pretty neat. And of course, you can also do custom key bindings and of a different lighting effects. And the hardware lighting is essentially just what the keyboard lighting is and what the mouse lighting is when the software is not running. So if you were to uninstall the software or just not have it running, then this is what it would display. And right now I have it set to show a solid color. But of course you can also have it set to display any color. As you can see, the colors are changing there. As I move around the colors, and they are changing. But I had it set to blue there, and of course it's also previewed here on screen. So pretty interesting software. And of course you can also set up different profiles. So this is the default profile, but you can also make multiple profiles in case you want different lighting environments for different games or different moods. So very customizable here. Really impressed with the software. And I'm sure there's more about it that I'll learn as I go on, as I use it some more. But yeah, just wanted to give that actual close-up look at the software there. It's actually really neat, and I'm liking this. I'm definitely liking this these various color options. But anyway, guys, so that's pretty much it. This keyboard looks pretty cool. This is probably one of Corsair's more budget gaming keyboards, but I still think it's pretty neat. Once again, this was the old keyboard I was using, just a very basic Logitech wireless keyboard, nothing fancy about it. And this was the mouse that came with it, and this is the M275, but again, these were both wireless though, and this did run on one AA battery. But you can see this is all lit up now, so it's all nice and fancy. There's also a button on the keyboard where you can control the brightness, and you can also turn it completely off if you don't want the RGB lighting. And so that's also nice to have. So now I guess I can take off this little plastic here. And as for the rest of the keyboard, it's just your standard keys, your QWERTY keyboard, spacebar, your F keys, and you also got your media keys right here, your stop, and you have media control keys, play, pause, forward and stop, and then you have volume control here, so that mutes it, and this increases volume, that decreases volume. It might be a little hard to see that on camera, but it is changing the volume there. So that's very neat. That's very, very cool. But alright everyone, so that's it for me for now. So I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing of this Corsair K55 gaming keyboard and the Harpoon gaming mouse. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.